Hello, my name is Nadezhda Ilyushina and I am Head of Employment Practice at Goltsblat PLP law firm. A new law prohibiting engagement of so-called borrowed personnel is coming into force on the 1st of January 2016, which introduces significant changes and restrictions on engagement and use of the borrowed manpower. What is the borrowed manpower? It is a scheme under which one company, according to the contract with another company, uses the human resources of that company. Sometimes it can be a legal entity or a staffing agency. These restrictions entail major changes to the traditional way of business, since engagement of borrowed personnel became quite widespread practice among the business. And now, both the businesses and the staffing agency in the first priority consider how to go further, what to do next, how to live after the 1st of January, what kind of changes are necessary and how to restructure actual relations. Basically, after the 1st of January, engagement of borrowed manpower will be completely prohibited, except for a few cases when the manpower is provided by the staffing agency, as well as between the companies within the same group. However, with respect to the latter, we need to wait until a new and separate special law is adopted. Now the business and the staffing agency, at their own risk, switch to the services agreements, simultaneously trying to restructure the actual relations with the borrowed staff. We, in our turn, help both of them to efficiently reach the required aim. On the one hand, indeed, services contracts do not formally fall under the prohibition of the said law. However, on the other hand, it is unclear how, after the 1st of January, the controlling authorities would treat already restructured relations. Many of our clients ask us, what if they make the changes only on paper? They will continue managing the borrowed personnel directly. They will be directly given tasks to the personnel, they will monitor the performance, and they will bring comments if something was done in a wrong way. On the one side of the scale, there is client legal comfort, which is absence of any legal risks, which are fines to be imposed on the company and on its CEO. Or if the violation is revealed by the controlling authority for the second time, it might be a disqualification for the company's officer. Or, what is the most unpleasant, is when the relations with this personnel can be considered as direct employment relations between the company and that personnel. Yes, so on the one side of the scale, there is a client's legal comfort, which is absence of any legal risk associated with the fines on the company and on its CEO for every borrowed individual engaged with violation of the rules. Possible disqualifications of the CEO if the violation is detected again, and the most risky, recognition of direct employment relations between the company and the borrowed employees, especially if their number is significant. In this regard, we on our part help our clients to analyze the current situation with the services agreements suggested by the staffing agencies, to understand if they are consistent with the new law, what changes are necessary, and how and what to do next. We'll help not only to prepare the required paperwork, but also to restructure the actual relations with the borrowed manpower in order to exclude or mitigate potential risks of fines being imposed or recognition of direct employment with the engaged individuals. Also, we will be happy to evaluate the particular situation and suggest that it possibly falls within one of the exceptions where involvement of borrowed personnel will be acceptable and lawful. Over the past 6 months, our employment practice team has implemented more than 10 projects on restructuring of the relations with the staffing agency and borrowed manpower. Specifically, we participated in a large-scale personnel restructuring in both major manufacturing companies and companies with office activities only. For more information about our services and our respective experience, please refer to our official website, or you may contact us directly, and we will be glad to assist.